Tell us your name and tell us about your project.
My name is Edwin Hubble, and I'm on the cusp of an enormous finding. I'm looking into the night sky to try and find planetary disturbances outside of our galaxy. I'm looking for comparisons between degrees of luminosity of Cepheid stars and distances of possible galaxies far, far away.
What were you guys trying to do and find out?
Many people thought that out of the entire universe, there was only one galaxy. But I knew there had to be something else out there. We couldn't be the only galaxy in this expanding universe. So I started searching for the nebulas of different galaxies. Out of the searches in the night sky, I was never able to find the nebula. I soon noticed the degrees of luminosity of different Cepheid stars, and that's when I realized that there was something out there. There was something different.
Where did the project or experiment occur?
So my research started at the Mount Wilson Observatory in California. So that's where I used all my telescopes, took all my pictures, and really just kind of phased into the sky and just started finding out all my different findings and incredible just research.
What other significant events were happening around the world at this time?
So my research started right after the end of World War I. Every country is trying to be the most scientific rich. The Germans were trying to have the most adventures, the most discoveries. We were searching day and night for mind-blowing discoveries. Discoveries that would put us on tops. Discoveries that would make us the top nation.
Who else was involved in your project?
So in my project, fellow astronomer Milton Humanson helped me in my search for galaxy spectral shifts and light emissions.
What was your role in this project?
So my role in the project was to take photos through the observatory's Hooker telescope and compare the varying degrees of luminosity among Cephid's available stars. So these aren't just your average telescopes. These aren't just the little small ones that Christopher Columbus probably looked through. No, these were huge telescopes. Eventually, I actually created one of the largest telescopes, and it was actually named the Hubble's telescope, which is pretty cool. But through these photos, I was able to estimate that the Andromeda Nebula was nearly 900,000 light years away from the Milky Galaxy. I determined that it had to be its own galaxy. I also determined that the galaxy's reshift it's twice the size of another's when it's twice as far away from another galaxy.
What impact did your project have on the physics community?
My research helped develop the physics of the universe. It gave the physics community an estimated the rate of expansion of the universe.
Did you receive any awards for your findings?
I actually did. I was awarded the Bruce Medal in 1938, the Gold Medal of Royal Astronomical Society in 1940, and the Medal of Merit for Outstanding Contribution to Ballistics Research in 1946. However, I was fairly certain that I was a shoo-in for the Nobel Prize around that time, but due to me being an astronomer, I was unable to be awarded that prize, and I never really received the honor. But to this day, most people would say that under the new rules, I would have been given the Nobel Peace Prize for physics. So,
do you have any last comments that you want to share with the world?
I really don't. It's so amazing how out of this universe, there's so much creativity, so much diversity. When you look at a star, not every star is the same. Every single star is different. There's a different constellation out there. There's different galaxies. There's different nebula. And it's just so amazing how we're not the only ones out here. We're not the only galaxy. And honestly, it just blows my mind. And that's kind of just what got me hooked on my research into the night sky.
Thank you so much for your time.